Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy 1 within the Final Fantasy Marathon, and in this episode I will be going to the Waterfall Cave in order to get the cube. I will then be going back to a random guy in one of the random towns within the world. Yes, I know, that's just Final Fantasy 1 for you, in order to translate the Rosetta Stone so that I can go visit the Lufenians in order to get the chime to get into the Mirage Tower. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the penultimate episode before kind of the end game. The end game will follow on Wednesday. I will probably finish the game on Wednesday and do all the bonus dungeons afterwards. How I did it when I did FF1 originally 3 years ago on YouTube. Well, I just did all the videos really bloody massive when they didn't have to be. But I also was extremely overpowered for the final fight, so I'm going to try and do it in a different way. Well, no, I say try and do it, I should be able to do it in a different way. I'm sure it'll be more fun that way. So the trick is to just go as far left as possible, but I don't know where else there's like chests and stuff, because I don't really remember much about the Waterfall Cabin, to be honest, but hey hey. Wow, fantastic. A's starting to become unresponsive. I'm having to tap it off and get it to work. If you see A light up a lot, it's because I'm mashing it. But there is nothing there. Don't know why the screen is so unresponsive. Why is it being so unresponsive? Bear with me. Right, here we go. I don't know if that's really going to change anything. We just have to hoop. You're dead. And you're dead. So I don't think there is any chests. It is literally just getting to the end where you need to get to. I'm really not sure though. Nice and easy. Keep on swinging to the left. Yet another dead end. Look at you go, 165 damage between you. Oh god. To kill quick, come on. Oh, whatever. There we go. Fine by me, gets me a lot of gil. I think this might be the end over here. I'm not sure though. I know, like, it's just got to the point where it's just not. The game is difficult. Like before, I think I was just extremely over leveled, like an absolute idiot. But now I just did that little grind to get a bit of gil, which got me like an extra level up for Marsh Cave, which went from like 8 to 9. But since then, I've just done whatever battles have come to me. And you know, I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow. Just don't petrify, please. Good. Good. I think that's it. And this fight is over. Wizard Star. Another ribbon. 13,450 gil. I have been waiting. Take this cube. Tiamat Flying Fortress, please. Obtain the warp cube. You know, stuff like robots, ancient civilizations, flying fortresses and all that stuff. Been in it since the beginning. Defender, move. A beautiful amount of gil there. Jeez. Oh, there we go. That's XE. Right, that's a ding dong do. Oh, a desert Beretta, getting a lot of gil for these. They do have high defense, but unarmed combat too good. I know it's not a lot of gil. There's one that gives a lot of gil, but that's not it. Let's go. Do 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 do. Is it this guy? I don't remember. Just a moment, let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course, that's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. Let's go. Restore the crystals to grace. I will do. go. Let's get to Thingity Bobbity Boobity. I know it's quite a long trek for Lufenia, but the one tile I can go on to. Let's go. There we go. There we go, that'll do. Oh god, that didn't work. That damage is bloody disgusting. Yes it is. Oh yes it is. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know if a regular fire will deal with it, but we can see. There we go. Oh, Winter Wolf, eh? I thought you'd get the Ice Gigas as well. These idiots like to spam. I don't know if it's Blizzard or if it's just some other ice move, but of course you get them in the final dungeon. And they're annoying in that regard, but hey ho. Bonk. Here we go. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds. The Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. So this is the first Sid of the franchise. Of course, if you're familiar with the franchise, you'll know that he, as well, is one of the staples of the franchise. He always turns up in the majority of the games. Here he's but a mere mention. He was added in as a mention because his first actual game was the original Final Fantasy II. But, of course, because the Lufenians created an airship, they just claimed it was a man named Sid, because, of course, it becomes a staple for the airships. There we go. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. Now is the time. The light bearers, then the legend is true. 400 years ago, we had built civilization of the highest order. Even beyond the skies we reached, but that is naught but history now. The Sky People would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water and wind. Of these we showed greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky we set a castle afloat amidst an azure sea of stars. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Who knows? "400 years ago we had built a civilization of the highest order." Yep, already spoke to you. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the sky people's strength. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. So there we go. We place our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. So those 5 bats all the way at the start of the Chaos Shrine, at the beginning of the game, those 5 bats that were kind of flying around Garland, they were the 5 original warriors sent out. So, you know, it's actually pretty clever storytelling for the time this game originally came out. We fought a life and death struggle with Tiamat, the fiend of wind. Oh god. But our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the flying fortress. Speed this up, we need to move. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the 4 fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. So those 5 warriors, they were turned into bats. They were all sent out to decide thingy, but anyway, here we go. Full life. And level 7 magic. If I really need any more level 7 magic. Probably only level 8 magic, to be fair at this point. I don't know what a troll is doing here, it's so early on in the game, but hey ho. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I shouldn't have to return to Lufenia now because I've got the level 8 magic I needed there. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, flare of course. A beautiful spell. It doesn't always work in the original FF1 from what I've seen of it, but hopefully this version would work. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. And game over. Of course, the Mirage Tower is right here. But first, I'm going to check the key items as well, don't I? Chime and warp cube, there we go. I need to go to Gaia. Check magic. Where is the level 8 magic shop? I need to find it. It's so unresponsive today. So I can't be asked with that. Now that's important. You're allowed up to level 3 magic. I can't be asked anything there. So that's Aerith's magic, and that is Vivi's magic. See if there's another level 7 you can use. Might as well. Nope, looks like that's it then. Nice. There we go. Look, I'm basically set for most of the rest of the game now. Of course, the bonus dungeons will end up being a bit different. You likely get items there that I can use to help me along the way. But yeah, that is basically it for most stuff now. Let's get here and get right to the outside of the Mirage Tower. One battle, and it's Beretta's. Let's kill it. Ouch. Ouch. Well, see, these are actually quite dangerous. Ow. Ouch. Ouch. Do 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 do. Well then, that's not good, but that'll do. Anyway, so thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy 1 within the Final Fantasy Marathon. A nice short one today, but that's just how it ended up being. But in the next episode, I will be climbing the Mirage Tower in order to warp to the Flying Fortress, where from there I will be getting the Adamantite, which of course will be required to obtain the original ultimate weapon, Excalibur, because Excalibur became a staple in especially the earlier Final Fantasies as like the main weapon before Ultimate Weapon kind of took that over. And yeah, I'll be defeating the final elemental fiend, Tiamat, which will allow me to access the Chaos. I will revert that statement, because I nearly gave something away then, where I will be, of course, able to then access the final dungeon after the Tiamat is defeated. So I said thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.